Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. A real pleasure to be with you here in beautiful Marrakech. Maybe you could just begin with a brief introduction, what it means to you to be on the jury of this incredible festival, and alongside some incredible other jurors too.
Yes, I'm very honored to be in the part of the jury. Really, it's amazing for me. After 2 years of the COVID, to be here, it's really important to share this experience, to see films, to see the audience, to see people, and really, it's really nice to be here with the amazing people, amazing directors, amazing actors and actresses. And what else?
And what an amazing array of talent there is on the jury, from Tahira Him, Nadina Baki,
Yeah.
obviously Paolo Santino heading it up. Have you had much chance to kind of collaborate and discuss the films yet? And what is it like being, alongside these other incredible talent people?
Yeah, I'm a little bit shy, because I'm a little bit impressed by all this, these people that I admire. But it's in the same time they are so simple, they are so generous. And the most important thing, it's the opportunity and the chance to discuss with these incredible people, about films, about cinema, and to share our point of view, because we are from different background, different culture. So it's always interesting to discuss films, about cinema.
How do you see kind of the health of the cinema industry here in Morocco and being a filmmaker here? And the opportunity to tell diverse stories, particularly as a female filmmaker, or do you think there's still some way to go in terms of progress on that front?
There is many, in fact, not many, but there is several films in one in the competition. Mehram Touzani film, The Blue Kaftan. There is another Queens from Yasmin Ben Kiran. There is another film, Faisal Boulifa. There is many Moroccan films in the festival, and there is also many. There is more women in the industry, and I'm very happy of that, because we need women. We need to have more point of view, and the stories tells from the side of the woman. It's fragile, but I'm very confident about the future. I'm sure that we have a lot of topics, we have a lot of issues in the society, and I'm sure that cinema is a way to tell these issues, and we are, well, I talked about with Nadine, and we spoke about that, and I said we are in the part of the world where it's really important to speak out, to tell our stories, and to, because it's there is something, that there is a fight, there is a lot of things to tell, and maybe this is the moment.
And looking at your own filmography and perhaps the themes that emerge from the stories that you want to tell, I guess in Morocco about, the kind of the youth and wanting to rebel, perhaps in Morocco the Kasbah, women trying to find their place, between tradition and having some kind of liberation. What for you is important in telling a story, and what do you want to say with your work?
I did just two films, two feature films, Maroc and Rock de Casbah. I did also a documentary about love and sexuality in Morocco. It was for the Moroccan TV. And I did a lot of series in France. And I'm very interested by intimacy in the cinema. I'm very interested to tell the story of women, because I feel maybe more closer. I don't have any problem with men. I'm not just, I feel just too close to women, and for me it's really important to have just for me, have a woman character. I just feel closer. I think I love to tell story about relationship, about something more personal than social. Okay, this is how I feel. When well, my third film is social film, but in the same time, I would like to really, because it's about women who, about the workers on the strawberry fields in Spain, Moroccan workers, and even it's a social film. It's I would love to, I would love to tell the story of this woman, of the friendship, of how it's difficult to be far from the family, how it's difficult to be abroad in a different culture. I love to be in the personal, in the personal relation, and to tell about this, about the intimacy, about people, about about details, and it's inspired me a lot.
And obviously you got the chance to work with Damien Chazelle on the Eddie.
Yeah.
So was that quite a contrasting experience, I guess, in the fact that it was working on a series, working with Netflix, but also what was it like working with him as a director and kind of in this jazz world?
It was fantastic to be on this series, because it was there is a many actors from everywhere, from America, André Hollande, and there is this Polish actress, fantastic Joanna Koenig, who played on Cold War. There is a many actors that it's Imtaraim, Lai la Marrakchi. So it was a mix. It was a fantastic mix, because the series was in English, in Arabic, in Polish, sometimes in French. So I felt very comfortable in this way of making this series, because it was more close to a feature film than a series, and Damien Chazelle let us completely free to do what we want. I learned a lot. And also, after this experience, I said to myself, okay, I'm not only a Moroccan director, I can tell another stories, I can direct another actor from different background and different culture. So for me, it was like a liberation also, to say, okay, I felt more universal, from what I can tell. So it was a very good experience. I learned a lot.
And how do you see the kind of the opportunities provided by this kind of explosion of TV platforms? Because on the one hand, maybe we can feel like, okay, well, we're moving a bit too far away from sort of cinema, on the big screen. But it does feel like it's kind of breaking down some of those boundaries, whether it's on language, whether it's on culture, and bringing, completely different kinds of stories and content to a global audience.
Yeah, because there is a lot, there's so many contents in the platform. There is many. I spent maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes just to choose what I can see, and after I said, okay, I gave up, because it's so complicated to find. There is too many proposition, too many. I have the feeling that's this for me. The cinema is still very important, to go to the cinema to share an experience as a spectator, with another people, see film, and for me it's really important. So there is a good things for with the platform, because there is people who doesn't have the money, and they can't go to the cinema. So it's an opportunity to see films and to at home. Platform is I don't know, because I worked for the platform, so really I'm in between. So there is a good things, and I think there is it's a beginning, and I think maybe it can possible for the platform to become like a studio, but maybe they need a good producer inside the platform, or I'm in between, but I still in love. I love to go to the cinema, so I found. Donc, we'll see.
Well, I think I'm out of time, but thank you so much for sharing all that with
Thank
me,
you,
and really
thank
enjoy the
you,
rest of the time
thank you,
here and
thank
working
you,
on the jury.
thank you
Thank you.
for my.